Look, everyone's sweet. Everyone good this evening. Here we go. Go, gang. Let's stick with treats, son. Here he is. What's happening, Coke?
What's happening, brother?
Looking sharp as usual, son. How are
Come
you?
on. You're right, yeah?
Come on. Just thought I'd throw a few bars, you know what I mean? Trying to mug you off, I think. How you doing, bruv? Good to see you, mate.
That guitar in there.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Coke, mate. It's a pleasure
welcome,
to have you
bro.
on, son. And
You're welcome.
So what I was going to say is, what I do is I turn off the lives off the what do you call it? The comments now. Yeah, I'm going to turn them off for a little bit, guys, just so we can have a serious chat. We can get involved, and then at the end of it, I'll turn it on. You want some questions and that, yeah?
However it goes, bro.
So just put that off now so we can get involved. So anyway, listen, I'm up at IC, the UK's #1 unconscious mind therapist. I've been doing the last 15, 16 days with different celebrities talking about the mind. So we've got an unusual one tonight, a proper fucking street rapper, the real McCoy, hardcore, don't fuck about. Do you know what I mean? Living it properly, you know what I mean? There's only a few of you out there. So they say. So thanks for coming on, Coke, yeah?
You're welcome, bro.
So,
Respect for having me.
How you doing at the moment anyway, mate? How you been doing? How you getting on in that through this time, mate? You writing a lot on that?
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of right as rain anyway. I'm on tag anyway, so everyone's locked down with me, so it's not that deep for me.
That's easy for you. You're used to it, bro, aren't you?
Yeah.
You come straight on tag, straight into this, didn't you?
Literally.
Fuck yeah. Home from home, bro. Home from home.
Into COVID-19 quarantining.
How about this time? What's happening this time, bro? Are you gonna you're not looking back no more, nah? You're looking forward to getting into music a bit more instead of visiting Her Majesty's prison.
Yeah,
Her Majesty's hotel, should I say?
Yeah, for sure. The case is still going on, so I can't really talk about it too much.
No, sweet, yeah. We don't go down that path. But your focus
I don't think it's going to be that serious by the time it gets to trial anyway, so.
Oh, sweet. That's all right then, brother. So, Coke, yeah? Let's take it back, mate. I want to know about the young Coke. I want to know, you know, like a lot of us are probably wondering back home, you know, where's he come from? How's he get into this scene? Obviously, you're off the streets like myself, mate. I'm South London. Was you North London?
Northwest London.
Northwest London, bruv. So what was it like growing up over there, bruv? And how did you get into the hip hop scene and that? How did you get into? What was like your earliest memories of hip hop and rap?
Bro, to be honest, growing up in Stonebridge I didn't know any different. So to us, it was normal. It's only till I got older and came out and saw the world a bit more, I realized that where I grew up wasn't normal.
Yeah. I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
But like, obviously, if you do your research on Stonebridge, you probably know what kind of place it is. Anything you could expect from a poverty-driven area, it was there in it at its highest form. So yeah, I grew up around everything you could possibly think of.
I had Tamer, the actor, Tamer Hisee, an actor in the business and stuff earlier on a few weeks ago. We were saying like, people guys, I was growing up around there. I had the fucking time of my life on the council estate, mate. I smashed windows, and I shouldn't have. I smashed windows, drove the nick cars. Like, it was fucking fun, mate. So I guess it is hard. You've got that other violent side to it, and you've got to look over each other. It has got a lot of fun going with it as well, hasn't it?
It does have its perks, and I am happy that I didn't grow up there because it made me who I am today. It does have its perks. When you're like before the age of 15, from like when you're out before 15, and that it's all fun and games. But then when you start to get older, that's when things start to get
that's when it changes, mate, isn't it? It gets a bit naughty then as we get older. But right, so I always say to people, you know, 15-year-olds are the most dangerous because you've got no say. When I was 15, like they'll jump someone, like you don't realise the outcome. You know what I mean? So I think that's a dangerous age, 15, 16. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Especially
you ain't got that. Yeah, you just think you're invincible. You can do what you want. But how did the rap come about? How did you get into the hip hop and stuff, bro? How did that?
Bro, to be honest, I fell in love with hip hop had secondary school. I think the first kind of album I proper took in was a Yuck Mouth CD, a rap album, and like he just spoke about my whole life. You get me? And I only really got that from hip hop. Like no one else.
Yeah.
I couldn't relate to any other genre of music because nobody spoke about my life the way rap did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Feels
so
like
that's
home.
how I fell in love with hip hop. But I didn't start rapping till like later on down the line, till I was a lot older. Yeah.
When did you start then, bruv? I thought,
like, I must have started about 19, 20, 21.
Shit, because
That's
you blew
kind
up,
of late.
didn't you?
Yeah, that's kind of late to start rapping and stuff. But yeah, obviously I was doing the whole street stuff. I was properly involved in everything that was going on around me. And like music was just a way for man to tell my story. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I've been getting lots of love today from people messaging in, saying like, you know, I can't wait to see you, mate, because obviously you're like Lord Luke, and you're here 1 minute, you're gone the next, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're like a magician.
It's just how it goes, isn't it?
But
it's the story of my career, bro.
I mean, I looked at one of your things earlier, mate. It was like 13 million views. 13 million views, bro, in the studio in what was it, Radio 1 or something?
Oh, that's the Fire in the Booth. Yeah. That's like one of my biggest songs everyone knows. No, not songs, but something I did that everyone really knows me for and loves the most. You get me?
Because I mean, how did the first album come about? How did you get into that? What happened there? Was you like,
what happened was, growing up in Stonebridge, all my friends all done a song before me. They all went to the studio and then they came back and they played this song called Stonebridge. And I heard it and I was like, raw, I should be on this. And then that's it. After that, I just started writing music and doing it with the lads and that. You get me?
Because I've had the pleasure to get to know you and that, you know, and I've seen your work, mate. And I've been into the indie music. And I feel like you gangbanger scene. I was into like the indie. I had all the long hair in the 90s and shit. Thought I was living like the Gallagher sort of era. And so I've been in music all my life. So I've recorded. I've been in the studio since I was 11 years old. And I remember when I first see you putting some tracks together, man. It's a really work of art how you work. Very similar to how I work on my guitar, you know what I mean? It was really eye-opening to watching, mate. It was quality, because if you just sit down pen to paper, you listen to the beat, then you get the the melodies, and then you just start letting it. It's like you let the music come to you. Do you know what I mean? You're not sitting trying to push it. You just you keep going and going, let it flow, and it's just like you're just magnetizing these lyrics. They just fall to you. You know what I mean? It's brilliant.
Literally, it is something that comes naturally to me. That's why I still do it to this day. It's something that I love and enjoy doing. So
yeah, creative, bro. So anyway, guys, because I'm into the mind, I want to talk a bit about the mindset behind it, Koke. So what's me and you've had chats about visualizations in the past, and if any of you out there, like, you know, law of attraction and visualizations, manifesting, but I've learned all like the science behind it. There's a group of neurons at the bottom of the brain called the reticular activating system. This is what we focus on, we become. I won't go right into that now, but you know, everything gets made twice. Everything gets created inside the mind, then it gets created outside here. So for people at home listening, everything gets made twice. It gets first made as a thought, then it gets twice made outside, and that goes for music, boxers, you know, billionaires, the lot. So when did you start creating the visions of your, like, how does it work with your music, Koke? When did you start seeing yourself? Like when you got into the studio, was you seeing yourself where you're going? How did it work, your visionary side?
You know, it was like, I don't know, I'm one of those people, anything that I put my mind to, I can do. Like, if I enjoy doing something, I'm always going to be good at it because I enjoy doing it. Do you get what I'm saying? But with music, like, as we're talking about this visualization stuff, with music, I realized, like, because obviously, like, my music's not depressing as such, but like, I talk about a lot of bad stuff that I've been through. And then I started to realize a lot of the stuff that I talk about happens over and over again. Do you get what I'm saying? So I kind of realized that the stuff that I keep talking about keeps happening, which made me start to think and question about the things that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? To an extent. So like, with this new album now, I've flipped it. Like, I'm trying to change my visualizations on stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's because I genuinely believe the stuff that I talk about and the stuff that I put out there comes back to me.
Yeah,
You know,
gotcha.
and I've been going through
We
it.
had this chat before, and you said you
Literally,
put
and
it out there.
I've been
You
going
rapped an
through it.
album. Next thing you know, you're banged up inside
Back
again. You're
back
like,
in
what?
jail. And
Fucking
I'm
ask for?
listening to the same song I just finished writing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there talking about myself in prison. Now I'm in prison listening to the
Again.
same
You're
song I
like,
just
yeah.
wrote. You know what I'm saying?
I'm typing into the universe for the wrong message, bro. Yeah.
Literally. So obviously, like I've kind of flipped my whole aspect and whole way I approach things and the things I put out there now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sick. So it's got a different direction. This album's got a twist. I mean, I've been lucky enough to hear a couple of little tracks, little bits of it, and it is sick. It is absolutely sick, bro. So this is, you've held it back though now because of this time, isn't you? You're waiting a little bit to release it, you know?
So yeah, literally my album was supposed to be out, then obviously I went to prison, been on tag. I was supposed to release it, then COVID-19. So I've just been literally getting bare setbacks. But I guess there's no timing like God's timing. So I'm just waiting.
That's right, mate. It's all waiting, isn't it? I say that to people, like, people want to rush things, but I say, if you look at a rose bush, yeah, how long does it take for that rose to blossom? There's fucking 50 of them. Well, when it's the right time for that to blossom, it's the same with the album, mate. It's waiting for the right moment for it to blossom, and it's you just got to let it go. But I noticed you're good at that. I noticed you're good at sort of just connecting and letting things. You're like laid back, and you sort of go with the energy of things. Unusual way of working, man. But I've never seen them work like that in the studio. That's sick. It was really sick, man. Really creative. Do you know what I mean?
My whole aura and personality is that I'm very laid back, very calm, reserved, and like I've been through enough to know that whatever's meant to be will be, in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You seem to be. I mean, this album's got some hidden surprises on, brother. People are going to be blown away, I think.
Nah, definitely.
I think
I worked hard on this one.
He's back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when did you first kick off? Like 10 years ago, was it?
Yeah, about that. I think 2009. I dropped my first solo mixtape. That was Pure Coke Volume 1. I dropped that in 2009. I remember sitting in prison and I'd already finished it, but I went to prison. Every time I'm about to drop an album, I go to prison. I swear
Not
to
this
God,
time, bro. Not this time, man. Not this time.
Well, I did though, innit? I was about to drop this album and I went to prison again, innit?
Yeah, but you've worked on it since. It might be the best.
Yeah. So obviously it's a blessing in disguise because I've got to improve it. I've got to work on it a little bit more, tweak it here and there. So yeah, it is what it is.
People are going to be dying to hear this one because it's like, it's like you and Morrison, the old school, like the original sort of, you know what I mean? And people, respect you guys. I mean, I mean, people would love to see you two do a track together, I reckon.
If he's on it, I'm on it. But everyone knows, man. Everyone knows my story. Everyone knows, man, really come from it. So, you know what I'm saying? Proof's in the pudding, innit?
Yeah, mate, yeah. So what was your first bit of Bird then? Was it before you done an album, or was it just after your first album?
It was just before I dropped my first one. To be fair, I've never really been in jail for a very, very long time. I'm always on remand. I'm always guilty before proving it. It's the other way around for me, isn't it?
Yeah, you got stabbed in one time, didn't you? You've been jerked. You've had like it's bad times in there, isn't it?
Yeah. I've done it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the first time was when I released Pure Coke Volume 1. I was in there for a little while, dropped Pure Coke Volume 1, and then obviously I done the Fire in the Booth. I got signed to Rock Nation. 3 months after I signed that deal, I got nicked for attempted murder.
Rock Nation, can I stop you there? Rock Nation is Rockefeller, like Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z and that, yeah.
Yeah, you're just putting that through like casual, bruv, like as if it don't matter.
Bruv, it was almost, it's 10 years ago, bruv. It is casual, you get what I'm saying? I done it ages ago.
That's still amazing though, bro.
No, 100%. Them times as well, like, it was unheard of. It was never even thought of. Do you get what I'm saying?
What was it like meeting Jay-Z himself? What was it like when he came and wanted to sign it? I bet you was fucking buzzing, bro.
Yeah, man was definitely buzzing. You get me? I gassed. Man was all of that. Man never ever thought. Obviously, I started rapping late. I'm from the streets. Man never thought in a million years I'd be doing this as a career, or do you know what I'm saying? And to even then take it to where them man there took it to something different. You know what I'm saying?
What was he like when you met him? What's the guy like? Sweet?
Super humble, very good guy. Like gave man mad advice on that. But I only met him once. But like the time I met him, it was humbling, man.
You met Drake as well, weren't you?
Yeah.
He's worked hard at his music, the fella, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's worked hard at his music.
Everyone in the industry that that knows about the UK scene will know about me for sure. Because
Yeah,
obviously I'm one of the pioneers that took this road stuff to another
I
level.
love that stuff. Love
Yeah,
that, bro.
he said I
Love that.
love that
You
stuff.
say it and you put it out there, bro. You put it out there. That's what I
It's
say.
the truth,
I always
though, bro.
introduce myself as #1 unconscious mind therapist, bro. It's what I am. So
It's the truth,
I
bro.
love hearing that. I love
It's the
hearing that.
truth, dog.
So yeah. So then you've done a Rita Ora track. Was that with the Rock?
Yeah,
Indie
that
Records,
was
or
while I was signed with the label. I done the Rita Ora track, Lay Down Your Weapons. It done quite well. It not as well as everyone thought it would have done at the time. Obviously, I was the hottest rapper on the road. She was like getting #1s left, right, and center. So it should have done better than it did, but it did all right anyway. Do you get me? I came at like number 17 in the charts. No one from the road really done that. So
nah.
yeah, I set levels from way back.
Because
Then.
back then, I mean, the English hip hop was really just kicking in, really, wasn't it? It was like before that, there weren't no. It was really underground.
Sometimes they weren't really playing the street stuff on the radio.
No,
It's
not
like
English stuff. Yeah.
Get me?
So what happened after that? You went away. You come out again. Second album kicks in.
Yeah. So obviously I released Pure Coke Volume 2. Then I went away. Was supposed to release that album. Got nicked. Done the 8 months and a half on remote. Come back out. And then I was just going through it. Once I come back out after that 8.5 months, it was just carnage, innit? Banned from performing everywhere. Every show getting locked down.
That is mental, man. How many rappers get that? You know, you weren't allowed to play in London, was you? They were shutting the clubs down.
Like the last 10 years, I've been banned from performing in London, literally.
How long?
Like 10 years.
Fucking hell. They easing up on you yet, bro?
Nah, not really. It's not too bad now, I guess, but it's still a bit of an issue depending on where and how, innit?
Shit, we better start taking you up north or something.
I've done the rounds already, bro.
Yeah, this album's going to fly, mate.
Bro.
They're going to want to see you, bro. Once you release this, what I heard, they're going to want to see you.
Nah, definitely, man. But you know what? Things are a little bit different at the moment, so hopefully I'll be able to tuck in somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, mate. 100%. I mean, it's mad as well, because people grow up with you, don't they? That's the thing. People are growing up with it. They sort of come through that age. The younger kids that were looking up to you at that age, aspiring, and now at 20 years old, so... It's all good, definitely. But you get a lot of love. That's what's good to see. Do you know what I mean? It's good.
That's what keeps man going.
I love us flying. Say?
Yeah, that's what keeps man going. The love, innit?
Yeah, it's good, mate. You work hard, brother. I mean, you do work bloody hard. But you get in that room and you're gone.
Yeah, that's my zone.
No one wants to get in your way. Do you know what I mean? You own that shit. So what would you recommend to any like young rappers out there now coming up from the streets, insecure, going through that shit you've done? Because obviously through a lot of knowledge, we make a lot of mistakes. That's how we gain our knowledge. Like, if you were to look back now, what sort of advice would you give these youngsters coming up to get their ego out of the way, to get that? Because you know it's like on the streets, you get caught up in that, you get caught up in this ego thing that ain't real, really.
Yeah.
There's a bigger world outside, you know.
You know what? Yeah,
like Bermondsey, Old Kent Road,
New Cross. Do you know what it was for me? Yeah,
that was it.
Do you know what it was for me? I went through a really hard time in it, and I had a bad experience with the music, the whole thing, I didn't enjoy that other part of music. I enjoy making it. I enjoy being creative. I enjoy the love that I get from the fans. But there's a part of the music industry I didn't really enjoy. And I think I let that get the best of me. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they got to a stage where I didn't want to do music no more. I was like, fuck music. You get what I'm saying? Literally, like, I'll do anything but music. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
Like, yeah, it got to that stage for me.
Who was I talking to this week? I was talking to someone about writer's block. I can't think who it was, but it actually happens, doesn't it, bro? You know, you get a block, you actually writing something, and all of a sudden, you can write songs, and all of a sudden, there's nothing.
Yeah. Because I literally, like, there was a time where I think I genuinely lost the love for music a little bit. Not being the creative side, but just what it all came with. All the drama. I wasn't sure if I wanted it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, sort of.
And for me, there was other things that were more important in life than pleasing everybody online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if I was to give any advice to someone that's coming up and going through similar predicaments, I would just say like, just take that other stuff with a pinch of salt in it and just stay focused on the goal, innit?
What's that, all the negativity and shit you get?
It's not just the negativity, it's just like the fake love, the the stuff you thought thinks real, that's not. When you find out, because when you get further into the industry, you get to find out and see things for what they really are.
Who your friends
and
are.
then you realize majority of it's really fake. You get me? And people are only around for certain things. But if you can shake that and just keep your eye on the goal, you'll be successful.
Just stay. So maybe like what you're saying is like you had your vision, and these obstacles get the word out for me. Obstacles get in the way, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like all of a sudden, there's all this drama going on, these fake people, and you're taking you after your end goal. So you're saying like whatever happens, stay fucking focused to that.
Yeah. Just stay focused on the main goal. Take everything else with a pinch of salt, and you'll be all right for sure.
That's nice, mate. So
it took me a little while to realize that myself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Do you know what I mean? It's horrible to say. Some of us can get told and we can listen, and some of us go fuck off. Like, what do you know? Do you know what I mean? And we go and learn the hard way, but we get there in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but for me, I didn't really have no one that could lay out. I kind of laid the blueprint out for other people. There weren't really no one before me that could say, do it like this or do it like that.
Kick the door down. Kick the door down.
You know what I'm saying?
Kick the door down, bro.
Yeah.
So, what's the plans for the future? What's this new direction, So you've sort of come away from this prism thing, you know, focusing on negative. You sort of, as you said earlier, I like the fact that you noticed that actually this shit don't stop. And I know for my generation, I'm 43 this year. I know for my generation, it was going on then. Do you know what I mean? It just changes the era. Music changes, fashion changes, but all that shit still goes on. So, what you're saying, that's more about focusing on
just focus. Yeah, just focusing on the positive things in life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes to music, the stuff that I put out there is more positive. Even though I might still be in certain negative situations, rather than focusing on those, just try and find the silver lining somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit, Coke. I like it, mate. I like it, bro. So what's the future got in us? You got this. What's your vision now? Because I know it's a bit at the minute. It's hard for people because you're fucking stuck on lockdown. You're doing in your sleep, mate. You know what I mean? Couldn't give a fuck. I'm indoors anyway. Do you know what I mean?
It is what it is, isn't it?
But
I'm still out here though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. It's still better. Yeah, it's still better. But what's your vision now? You're just getting through the days, or is it just all focused on this album now? Does it feel like the world?
No, I'm kind of done with the album now. The album's all finished. I'm just still shooting a couple videos and stuff, getting that out the way. But the album's more or less finished. I'm in a zone right now where I could just make a song like nothing for days, and I enjoy being in that mode. You get what I'm saying? So I just can't wait to get this out so I can get the new stuff out and then the new stuff out.
Because you're signing artists and shit now yourself, ain't you? You got
We've got loads of artists that I've signed. I'm writing for people now as well.
Yeah. Do you know what, mate? When you said that, I thought, how's he gonna write R&B track? He's a fucking rapper. He don't sing nothing. And you sent me that track over. I was like, fuck. This is unreal, mate. That is a big tune. That one. What's the girl's name, or he's not allowed to say? Her name's
Casey. We signed her to Stay Busy. She's really good.
Yeah, she's absolutely that track you ripped, mate. It was in me nuts straight away.
I'm
not into R&B. My girlfriend's massive into R&B. She was all over it. She loved it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I couldn't believe you wrote it, bro. You know what I mean? It's like shit. Like you got
I write, bro. I do music, bro. It's what I'm good at.
Sick. So back to the streets, bro. What was your turning point from, as you said, going from this criminal sort of element to focusing on the vision? When did that hit you? Was it in the prison? Was it outside? Or was it just...
It kicked in late, man. I was still trying to do both for so long.
Yeah. It's true, you can't...
That's probably why isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what? That's quite interesting, you know, Coke, because it's true. You got positive attracts positive, you know, and that's it. Negative and positive. That's it. I mean, so if you're trying to mix the two, the energies are going to bounce off each other. You can't really sustain it, can you? You're going to go one way or the other.
But you know what? There was a time, I think, obviously I think when I finished Pure Coke Volume 1 and I realized the love and everything that I got from that, I literally made a choice then, like, all right, cool, I'm going to do music. Like, because I couldn't do both no more. I'm going to either have to let go of the road, like, on a, like, either shotting or whatever it was I was doing to make money, or I'm going to focus on it. So, and I just gave music my all in it, and literally, and it worked out for me. So
committed.
Yeah.
Made that decision,
I
yeah.
think that's when I probably made that decision. After I released Pure Coke Volume 1 and I saw the love and the feedback that it got, it kind of made me say, all right, cool, I can do this here, innit? And I don't really have to worry about the feds kicking off my door every other week, even though they still kick off my door every other week.
They fucking drive you potty, didn't they? We've never looked at it. I've got some questions. Anything else? Brilliant, amazing through such a hard time. Believe everyone. How did Coke? Let's have a look. Where did you get an advice? How much was it? Do you think? So that's a good question. Do you think you can write yourself success?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Everyone's in control of their own destiny, man. No matter what age, what time, or whatever you're going through in your life, you're always in control. And
yeah, I like that, mate.
Destiny, for sure.
I say nowadays, guys, if anyone's listening, listen. Get on your computer, Google the reticular activating system. I can't recommend this enough to anyone because it puts like the law of attraction, law of vibration, all this stuff into a science. So it's easy to look at it this way. You ain't got to believe or not believe. This is fact. So it shows where you put your focus is what you become. You know, it's the oldest proverb of all time.
Bro,
you know,
I genuinely believe in this stuff. Like,
yeah,
I genuinely believe it. When I was in that negative mind state and all I'm giving is negative energy, talking about negative things, the negative things carry on. The moment I flip it is the moment my life started to get better. And I've witnessed that myself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, still here, still going. And sometimes it's just hard though, isn't it? Because obviously the people you're around, the environment you're around is so negative. It's hard to remain positive in that.
That's exactly. This is what I love. Conor McGregor says this. What makes him successful is that he's able to visualize in times of struggle. He said anyone can visualize a Mercedes Benz when you've got 100 grand in the bank. It's easy to go and buy a 20, 30, 40 grand motor. He said, but when you've got fuck all in the bank and you can visualize yourself with a Mercedes Benz, he said, that's what makes you successful. When you ain't got it and you can't see no way of how you're going to achieve it, but you still see
but you know you're going to get it.
Yeah, you still feel you know you're going to get it, but you don't know how.
Yeah, I've just got to figure out how, that's all.
Let's have a look at this, hang on. Did you believe in destiny? I think he's answered that one, yeah? I ain't going on that one.
I do.
When you dropping your next song there, son? Or is it the album coming first, bro?
Now I'm going to be dropping singles first. I'm going to drop my next single next month. A whole line of them are coming. Yes,
love it, love it. So next month's the first one, yeah?
Yeah, next month's the first one.
Are they not allowed to know what it's called so they can look out for it, or has it got to stay under?
Nah, they're going to know, man. It's going to be everywhere.
Love it, love it. Yeah. So it's all ready to go, Coke, yeah?
Yeah, literally done, finished. I'm starting I'm already on my next project.
Yeah, mate, I'm surprised. One of my pals messaged me. He said he's one of the best rappers I've ever heard. He's one of my favourite rappers in the UK. He's going to me like, didn't even know he was into hip hop. You know what I mean? I didn't know, mate. Into like the underground. I'm still gonna have one. Have you look at on YouTube? It's really good. Place. Hang on. Oh, that's just. I'm see if I can find something Coke worth answering. Someone's put on there. Have you ever been told you like Dapper laughs, bro? I'm getting that all fucking 2 weeks. I had Dapper on, yeah. I had Dapper laughs on, and they were going, "Who's that?" Dapper?
That to me just now, you know.
They're going to me. Is that Dapper's dad? They're going to me. Fat Dapper and all that.
Dapper's dad.
If I haven't been told it, fucking belt, I got ruined by it. But so right, Coke. The next generation of music's about to come out. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You looked down that road yet? A bit hard while you're
I'm probably gonna, I don't know, 5 years. I don't know if I still be rapping in 5 years. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely gonna be
songwriting,
still involved in music. I own a record label, signing artists. I'm writing for people. Still gonna be involved somehow.
Let's
see how it goes.
Never stop that. Never stop that.
No.
So, see, I've got any questions for you guys before we go. Yeah, remember a little check. Remember a little check out when you're dropping a song. I've done that one. He is success already. That's right, bro. He is. People saying he's success already.
Come on,
mate. They're just waiting for you to see it, mate. Everyone's just eager to see the everyone's just on there's eager to see your to tune. They're all like clutching for it, bro, ready to go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it as well, mate. What's your, if you look at your highlight of your career, yeah?
Yeah.
What was one of the biggest buzzes? Because I've seen you on stage a lot and things. What's one of your biggest buzzes, like on stage? One of your biggest venues, or the most enjoyable gig you've hit up?
I think the V Festival. I'm not V Festival. I done Wireless one time, and from Wireless, I done one Wireless day, and then I flew straight to Ayia Napa, and I done Fire on the Beach the exact same day after.
Sure.
That was the craziest, one of the craziest experience. I went with like 6 of my friends. We went to Wireless, done Wireless, left the stage straight on the cab, straight to the airport, straight to Ayia Napa, straight on stage again.
Ah, lovely, mate, lovely.
And
lovely,
obviously, Cyprus is my home country, so for me to go there and kill it over there was...
We can keep you at the Queen's Hotel long enough, you know what I mean? You'd have probably toured America by now, bro.
I've booked out for good now.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
They're barger.
Yeah, hopefully. Fucking hell, bro.
But, Koke, yeah, thank you for coming on, mate. I mean,
respect
so
for
much
having
love
me,
out
bro.
there for you. So much love. Everyone's putting the love on. Let's have a little couple of comments before we go. But yeah, imagine I've got a pic of Koke when I was 15. Look at that. Look, people looking at you at 15 and that, following you from back in the day, bruv. But yeah, thanks everyone, mate, for, all for tuning in. Look out for Koke's new album.
I'm Perfect. It's coming soon for sure, and it really is coming soon this time.
Yeah, honestly, I've only had a couple of little bits, but it's banging. Do you know what I mean? So, Koke, mate, big love, brother.
Big love, my bro.
I think a lot of you, mate, and thank you very much. Really appreciate your time.
Respect.
And listen, guys, anyone that's missed anything, any bits, and I'll be sticking it on YouTube. So go to Robert Hisee YouTube, and I'll be putting it out there, so you can all have a listen to the main man. Koke, thank you so much,
big love, bro.
They go in and they get like pure bars, and any bar spitting. I'm not.
Any bar spitting. Buy the album.
Yeah, get your money out.
See you later, brother.
Sweet, Koke. See you later, bro. So, mate. Thank you, mate.